y'all, welcome back to the channel. My glasses are messed up. Brian the Divine Healer here with you, getting ready to do your reading. Scorpio-Sagittarius cusps, that's right. But before I get into this, Divine Squad, my little subscribers, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Thank you for the support. Alright, noobs, brand new to the channel, called a noob. You're a new person, so hit the like button, subscribe, and then we can get rid of that name and you'll be part of the Divine Squad, right? Look at my glasses, I broke them, so they're like, right, look at the tape job. Anyways, so obviously your birthday's November 18th to the 24th, and you guys are part of the cusp of revolution. Right, okay. So, we'll just do that. Okay, I want to use these nice radiant deck here. Okay, so we're going to get into your reading right now. So I'm going to lay 2 cards out. Those cards are going to represent your energy now. So drink your coffee, put your feet up. Let's get into it, okay? Shuffle these up a little bit. Put my little amethyst over here. My petting rock. I hope you guys are doing well. Had a good weekend. Ready for Monday's manic moments. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me shuffle these up here. And let's find out what your energy is now. Because it is for the present. Nothing in the past or the future. Though some things like that might come up in the story that I'll lay out with more cards. But those 2 cards I pull is for the duality of your balance, right? That's your yin and your yang, positive, negative, light, dark side, right? Because we all have that going on. And you want to deny it, you can go to another channel and believe all the hype that they put out on that, okay? Otherwise, hit the like button and subscribe. Gotcha? Good. All right, cool. So, let's find out what is up. Oh yeah, noobs, I don't do reversals, and I'll pull these cards like this and stuff, right? Because whatever cards I pull, they have to be in the story, because that's what it is. It's a story, okay? Cool. Oh man, this fell. Maybe that rock is now a little stable. All right. All right, so you ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's your energy now. King of Pentacles, look at you. Sitting on your throne, all stable and abundant, right? In your glory. Interesting. Very grounded though. I mean, you're sitting pretty, basically. You're really sitting pretty, right? You're comfortable, right? Stable. You're commanding things, right? You're running things. You are managing things, okay? That's what I see in this card. Doesn't always have to be by the tarot definition. So those that want to gig me, find another channel. Because how can you doubt intuition when it's not yours? You know what I'm saying? All right, so there we go. And my accuracy is pretty good, so I would take that as in, there you go. So the Lover's card. Well, you could be, you could be wanting to marry your other half. Yeah. Could be a married person here, right? With the King of Pentacles, possibly, right? Because without being a king, you obviously need a queen, right? Just saying. So the Lover's card here could represent your twin flame, your divine partner, your assigned person from the divine. See the wings and all that, right? It's the divine. But it also could represent your duality. Like we're pulling these 2 cards here now. Represents your duality. So one's your masculine side, one's your feminine side. And obviously we can see that in these cards here. If you need a little closer view, come on into the screen. Put your face up to the TV to see that. Masculine, king, Lover's card, feminine. All right? Let's get into your story. Star card. So it's about your duality. Because you're healing, or you have healed from being this King of Pentacles. This is why you're on top of your game right now, and you have found your balance between 2 sides. So your masculine and feminine side you got a balance of, and this is what has healed you. Star card. Okay, so I'm going to put my amethyst on the star card because I like that, right? And Pentacles represent stability. Okay, so stabilizing your emotions, your logic, everything is part of that duality. And And this is probably some of that healing. So this really feels like it's going to be juicy. Okay, so I want to pull some more cards. I'm going to find out what happened or what's going to happen. Okay? Well, you had a lot of mental imprisonment. This is what you've healed from. See, Star card, 8 of Swords. So you're not mentally trapped now. You've healed from that. So you've done a lot of overthinking. You've done a lot of going over things in your head constantly. So then you'd be stuck more on your masculine side than your feminine side. This is why that Lover's card here is for that duality and the balance. I'm just blowing my my fresh sage all over myself. Yeah, see that fresh sage? And look at that. You like that? Smoky smoke? Huh? Only you can prevent forest fires. Trust me, where I'm at, you better not. You better be careful with that, because we can have some acreage blown up real fast in a fire. Because I was in that a couple years ago. I had to be evacuated from my house. Yeah, pretty scary moment when 88 acres burned. It's right on your back porch. All right, so 8 of Swords followed by the Magician, right? So this is how this is confirmation of you healing in this overthinking process. That's how you're able to sit here stable as the King of Pentacles and run your empire with a clear mind, clear, foresight. Okay, it's pretty obvious, really. There's your happiness, right? Stable. 4s are about stability, right? This is family. This is celebration, right? This is also kind of marriage, but we're not talking about that here. We're talking about healing yourself. So this is now talking about the 4 with numerology, and now you're stable and manifesting, healing from being mentally, trapped in your mind, because you're gaining your duality of yourself, becoming more stable and running your things more smoothly. Okay, let's keep going. All right, here's the next card. 10 of Pentacles. Look at you, stable, happy. I told you. Do you not listen, Linda? Listen, Linda. Check this out. See, the King of Pentacles, stable, running your shit. Excuse my French, though, kids, but we've all heard that. There you go. 10 of Pentacles. That's your happiness. That's your stability. That's your foundation. That's your abundance. And how'd you have to do that? Because you healed. Healed from your own mental prison. Wow. Wow, that's all I can say is wow. Wow. Okay. Because you put in the hard work. People, this is just getting better and better and better. See, the healing. You manifested getting out of your head. That made you very happy to become way more stable. No wonder you're sitting as the king right now, in charge of your own duality. That means you got a good balance on both your sides. Your masculine, feminine, you light, your dark, right? This is giving you that stability because you put in the hard work to do this, to heal. That's why the amethyst crystal is sitting on the healing card, because this reading is all about you healing, which is really basically not being on one side more than the other for yourself. Your masculine side, so you're not too aggressive and too dominant, too logical. You're on your feminine side where you're more submissive, relaxed, creative. You got those two together, and that is who you really are. That's the whole symbology of the duality. Okay? And now look at you. The self-care that you have put into yourself is phenomenal because it's part of the healing. That's why the amethyst crystal is sitting on the star card. The healing. This is all representation of that. I don't even know what you went through, but I'm just seeing the after effects, okay? I'm just seeing the after effects. So now you're in this Empress energy. Self-care, loving, nurturing, guiding, giving, unconditional. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh. 10 of Wands. But it's not what you think about these 10 of Wands. It's about the 10 meaning releasing, endings, because that's what 10s represent, completions, endings. And this 10 of Wands in the tarot represents burdens. So you'd be carrying a lot of burdens. What were your burdens again? Let's go back to the beginning of the lesson. Your mental trappedness, self-imposed mental prison. So you release those now. Okay, that's that 10 of Wands. Hi, my Frenchie. Je m'en go, girl. Yeah, je m'en go, Phoebes. And look at this. I can't with the cycle changing, right? Under the Magician, you manifested this change for yourself. This is like, are we in therapy? Because this is fantastic, okay? Look at that. Right, so maybe you did seek a little help because this 3 of Pentacles is collaboration, it's teamwork. Maybe you talk to some family people, right? And you're like, hey, these are my problems. And like, hey, you know what? Think about this. And then you're like, whoa, okay, that makes sense. And that could be somewhat of them helping you get out of your 8 of Swords. Your overthinking, your mental prison that you put yourself in because you're just thinking too much, being more on your logical side than your creative, imaginary side. Masculine, feminine. I tell you, people, it just gets better and better, right? But it's not for everybody, because not everybody's a cusp, for one. For two, a lot of people don't even understand themselves, never mind my reading, okay? So, hit the like button and subscribe, my friends. You know what? Because we want you on the divine side. Look at divine. Psh, come on over into the light. We got some good stuff for you. We got a lot of supportive people here. So check that out. 4 of Cups. Told you. You're emotionally stable now. Emotionally stable because now you're mentally unstable in a sense. Now, once you go through this healing process and you get to the point of putting that hard work in with somebody else's help to help you see the things that you need to do to get out of your head, well, that changes that cycle for you. And now that you're in the 4 Cups, you're not depressed, you're not sad, you're not like disgusted with things. It's now you're stable in your emotions. Because we're reverting to the numerology with the 4. And the Cups means emotions. Look at you in the divine Uber. Taking right off forward successful movement. Again with the Chariot card. That's also a divine card. And you have the Lover's card, which is a divine card. So this is being divinely driven. You get that? Divinely driven. Uber. Get it? Drive. There you go. So you have help. See, because the 3 of Pentacles is help, teamwork, collaboration. So your help is your Amen, Almighty. Yeah, and that's a whole nother topic. So let's just take a break real quick. Okay. Sorry to cut the reading off so quickly, but because I had to say that little thing and I have a little point to make, I want to make this point. So, when you say a prayer, right, for those that believe, I know this is a fine line of, people having issues with talking about it, but I don't really care because it's my channel. I'll say what I want. And those that want to support me, they do. So thank you guys. Appreciate that. That divine ain't for nothing. Right. So what I'm talking about is when you say a prayer, and at the end of the prayer you say amen. It's going to blow your mind. So I did some research, right? And I traced the word back, amen. I traced it back to ancient times, actually to Egyptian times, ancient Egyptian times. And the word amen has been changed because obviously the semantics and the play on words and the dialects changed that word. So when I researched this word amen, because we all say it, especially after our prayers. And those that are connected, we say our prayers all the time. Thank you, Lord. Anyways, so, ancient Egyptian times, the word amen really stands for a specific person, deity, whatever you want to call it, pharaoh. In ancient times, that was Amen. Do you hear the phonetics? Do you hear the semantics? Amen, Amen. So, the name Amen is really Amen Ra, which is the sun god in ancient Egyptian times. I know, blow your mind, right? Amen, Amen, right? Amen, Amen, Amen. It's pretty obvious. So I even researched it further back than that. So I looked up to see who Amen Ra was. Like I said, he's the sun god, right? But when you see a picture of Amen Ra, he's depicted on stone in the Egyptian times. In hieroglyphs that they did. Chisel shit out on the stones, right? So it's all over the place. Leaving a message. But his picture, the depiction of Amen Ra, is of a person, a deity, a being, whatever you want to call it, with a goat head and a man's body. Okay? Cool. You say, what does this even have to do with anything? And don't forget his name is Amen Ra. And at the end of your prayers, you say Amen. Right? So now let's fast forward. You keeping up? Good. Hit the like button and subscribe. So, when you see the depiction of this person, he has a goat head with a human body. So I did more research on that. So the only other comparison I could find of this Amen Ra, person with a goat head and a male body, was another deity. I'm not going to say his name because sometimes when you say it, you'll summon it, right? That's how we do it when you know you're divine. You don't say things you don't need. So, this person, this deity, this being, with the goat head and the human body, is the name Baal. Now, this deity and this god, Israelites, Canaanites, other people nights, praise worship to this person, this being, this deity. But this being or deity required child sacrifice. Child sacrifice. Let's put that in friggin' perspective for a minute. With all the crap we're going through, with all the missing children, and all the kidnapping and trafficking that's going on, these kids go away, they disappear. Because they're being sacrificed to this deity, Baal. Do your research, people. I'm telling you. I did, and it made me crap my pants. I'm not even lying. Okay? So now we have the person with the goat head and the body that's requiring children sacrifices. It's in the Bible. It's in ancient times, Sanskrit. It's on the Egyptian walls, carved in stone. So, let's backtrack. So, we have this Baal requiring child sacrifices. Now we go ahead with the goat, human body. Now we go ahead to what the depiction of carved in stone is Amen Ra, the sun god, to now praying and then saying amen. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is when you say your prayers and you say that word at the end of your prayers, you're really giving homage to that person. Amen Ra. Amen. Baal. Child sacrifice. I'm disgusted. I am disgusted by the blatant trickery, but the easily manifested manipulation that these people put on us to make us think because we're praying that I want my mother not to die. Amen. I'm giving my energy, because it's all collective, to that other side, to that demonic child sacrifice in person side. I can't even. So, just had to bring that to your attention because we're kind of going that way, and I just did this recent research and found this out. So I had to put this out as the truth, because that's what I do on my channel. Spread that truth. Take it or leave it. I don't really care. I really don't. You know why? Because I know it's the truth. Do your own research and watch yourself throw up. Let's keep going with your reading. So, there you go, a chariot card. Okay, so this is your story, my friends. Sorry about that sidetrack, but I couldn't help it. How could I not? We only try to bring this real and bring the dark into the light side over here. That's why we have the Divine Squad, my lowest subscribers. They're very supportive and they're very understanding. And not only do they help me, but they help you too. Come in my chats, you'll see. Alright, so this is what popped out. Look at you overcoming this. 9 of Wands, putting all those barriers. Look at the burden. See, you were carrying all this stuff. You ended it. I told you were going to end it because you're putting it all behind you. And becoming that wounded warrior and stay strong. Why? Because you're healing. Put the amethyst on it. Let's keep going. Down my scales, people, because here you go. 3 of Wands now. So now you're in this pause moment. You're in a moment of reflecting. You're in a moment of looking out on the horizons and seeing what's next, because you've conquered this. Okay? This is some good self-healing, self-care. So what you're doing now, you're looking out to find another journey. You're finding your path. You are on your way to your divine path. Divine. Test my theories, people. I'm telling you. You are now on your divine path because you've healed from your own mental imprisonment that you were only tricking yourself out of your own happiness. So when you realize that, you put in the hard work to do the self-care, to end those burdens that were your mental conflicts, changing what? The cycle? To collaborate with the divine? To feel emotionally now stable? To get in the Uber and go on your new journey. I'm done. That has been your read, my friend. This, I have to say, has been the most enlightening and emotional kind of reading that I've ever done. Because I felt the whole thing. From beginning to end. You guys did a great job. So keep this going. Keep yourselves in line. Because your journey is coming up for your destiny and your path for where you're supposed to go. Because you've done the healing. And you got out of this mental imprisonment that you guys have been going through. Whew. Let's get some sage over here. Yeah. I went out. Anyways, so, noobs, please subscribe to the channel. If you have not hit the like button yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that notification bell so when I do more videos, you know what I'm saying? You guys will get those messages. Whatever you're doing, sorry to bother you. But I'm just letting you know I made another video. I'm here to help you guys as you help me. So, let's do that collaboration, teamwork, and become all one kind of family. So with that being said, my friends, drink your coffee, have a great Monday, peace and prayer, my friends, and I'll definitely see you again.